Stop,
race, I
stop,
think would
stop, stop,
also,
stop,
yeah.
stop. No, no. Don't talk over me. I'm gonna tell you one more time, and then I'm gonna get real ugly with you. Hello?
Hi,
How are
how are
you?
you?
I'm good. How are
I'm
you?
doing well.
Good. All right. So what's your disagreement?
I do believe that some people do have kind of too high standards, but I think a lot of black women kind of get lumped into that. I have faith that there are a lot
Okay,
better
hold
black
on.
women
First off,
that's
how old are
being
you? How old are you?
25.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Are you dating anyone?
I'm seeing someone.
So you say a lot of black women get lumped into that. Go ahead.
Yeah, just lumped into being mediocre or difficult, not friendly.
Lumped in
That
by
hasn't
who?
been my
Lumped in
experience.
by who?
By a lot of like YouTubers. I won't really call out anyone, but
And they're just making stuff up, huh?
I wouldn't say they're making it up. Maybe that's their experience, but I just have
Where
to
do you
disagree
live?
with that
Where do
experience.
you live?
I live in Michigan,
What part?
right outside of Detroit.
So, how long have you been watching my show?
About maybe a month or so, but pretty
Mm-hmm.
frequently.
Okay. So, I have conversations in real time with women.
I've seen.
See what I'm calling on what you're saying. I'm calling. I'm saying it's bullshit.
Okay,
You're
you're
not even
entitled to your
defending it.
opinion,
It's
but
like, well, I think a lot of women get thrown up into that position. Okay, well, then defend what you said. I've show evidence. People that I know show evidence. You just said
okay.
something.
Well, I
What
can
is it
offer
based
a
in?
different perspective. I'm a smiley person, but I guess to go back on that smile conversation, I'm
Yeah,
living in
you
Detroit.
are
You
a
know,
smiley person. I spent 2 hours talking to black women who felt offended by smiling. So let's do this. Take it outside of you and your friend group,
okay.
and
Yeah,
then
and
talk.
if I take it outside of me and my friend group, I can just offer a perspective for them, especially like being in the Detroit area where I think a lot of black women don't feel protected and
Hold on, hold
safe.
on, hold on, hold on, hold
So,
on, hold on. You can't just say
mhm.
things like that and keep it moving. What do you mean don't feel protected? Protected by whom?
I mean, I think our main protector should be black men.
Okay,
I
you're right.
think,
Where's your husband?
yeah, I don't have one.
Then you shouldn't be protected.
So you don't think that the black community should stand up for each other?
Nope. Nope, because the
Okay,
black
I'd
women
have
don't.
to
No, I'll
disagree
tell
with
you why.
that.
But no, don't just roll on. No, no, I'll tell you why. Because black women like yourself,
Hmm.
black women, like it's, if you're unmarried, unmoored, you shouldn't be protected. That's what you fought for. Where's your husband? He's your
I didn't
first line
fight
of
for
protection.
that.
He's your first line of protection. Where's your husband?
Okay, that's the first line, but I mean,
No, no, no,
everyone's
no.
not
That's
going to
the
be.
primary line. That is the
Hmm.
primary line. See, if women like yourself had more than opinions and you've had husbands, we'd have an entire neighborhood full of women who had husbands like we did prior to 1965. So that's when you had protection. You got a bunch of single, unmarried women, you've got no protection. Remember, we're talking about women who are offended by the notion of even smiling. So when you guys come over here talking this protection shit, I'm sorry. You gotta. That is, if you watch my videos, I don't even know how you can say that with a straight
Okay,
face.
okay, I get it. So even if you don't think we deserve to be protected
Oh, I
by
didn't say you
our
didn't deserve to be
black male
protected. I
counterparts,
didn't say you didn't deserve to be protected.
unless,
I said your protection is your husband.
okay, yeah, but I was saying by
And
the
then
black
after
male
that, it's the
counterpart.
men of your
Yeah.
family. Like every
Okay,
other
and
race
then
of
usually
women.
these,
Okay,
yeah,
every other race of women, who protects them?
I feel like they have more of a sense of unity. So
That's not
if
what I
any,
asked. That's not what I asked. I'm going
the
to ask
average
it
person would
again.
protect them,
Who protects other women?
their husbands, just, yeah, their family, like maybe their brother or uncle would be next. And
And
then
that's
someone
and
that's in their
stop,
race, I
stop,
think would
stop, stop,
also,
stop,
yeah.
stop. No, no. And that's how it's supposed to happen. That's how it's supposed to happen.
Okay, I agree with that. Like that's the hierarchy of it. But I don't think it stops there at just family.
Sure
I
it
think
does.
people should feel
What
you should
percentage
feel
of
safe
protection
around
should
black men.
okay? What percentage of protection should come outside of the men of your family?
Okay, can we like say respect, not even just protection,
Well, no,
but
well, no. We're
feeling
talking. No,
respected.
no, 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 no. We're not gonna switch it up. I want to know what percentage of protection should come out from the men outside of your family.
If you're not with a man that's in your family, you should
That's not what I
still feel
asked.
protected if you're
That's
being
not what I asked.
disrespected.
That's not what I asked.
Maybe about 30%, 30%.
30% of your protection should come from the men of your family. Okay.
I'm saying outside of the family, 30%. So 70 for the men in the
So
family.
70% should come from the men of your family.
Hmm.
70 should come from the men of your family. Right?
Yes.
That
Hmm.
is a hell of a lot of protection. And that's
Yes,
what
but they're
most
not always going to
societies
be with
have.
you.
That is what most societies have. Women who are married and have men in a family have protection of greater than 50%. But when you have an 80% out of wedlock childbirth rate and no husbands, and 1 in 4 of you will be married, look at the numbers. 1 in 4 will be married. Isn't that very close to that 30% out of an unprotected rate? 26% of black women will marry
Yeah,
in their
and marriage
lifetime.
is a big problem in our community. I would
Yeah,
definitely
the
agree
big
with that.
problem is no, 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 no. Marriage is a big problem in our community because you ladies don't stay in your relationships.
And then also what causes ladies to leave
That's
these relationships.
bullshit. No, no. See what you've just proven. You're gonna have to do much better than just talking points. This is another mediocre woman. So I'm going there, man. If you're
Mediocre.
gonna just keep talking
Okay.
points, it's gonna be a long day. Because everything that's come out of your mouth has been deflection. No
I just said
accountability
I
from
wanted
well,
to offer
yeah,
you another perspective because you said to
I
call
don't
in
care,
with
but I don't
disagreement.
want a feminist perspective. I don't care about that. Go over. You can go anywhere else and give that perspective. That perspective has ruined our community. Your perspective is no accountability for women.
No, I do believe some women are should be held
No,
accountable
no,
for
no.
their
Some,
actions.
all.
Yeah, but we don't hold 100% of the failures of our relationships and marriages in the black community. We're not always at
80% of
fault. I
divorces
think that
filed
that's
in Black
one-sided.
America are filed by women.
Okay, that's the divorces, but what's causing these divorces? I think we can't just look at
Women
that.
filing divorce is what's calling divorce. Are you fucking kidding me?
Are they filing divorce
Women
because
filing
of
divorce is
problems
causing
in their marriages caused
divorce.
by the man?
Don't talk over me. Women filing divorce is causing divorce. Deal with that. Deal with that point. Was your grandmother married?
Okay. Yes, she was.
How long?
Her situation a little different. She's still married actually, but separated.
How long?
So since she maybe was about 22, so what, 50 years or so?
Women filing divorce causes divorce. Your grandmother's still married. That means she didn't
But
file for
doesn't see her
divorce.
husband ever.
That means she didn't file for divorce. Accountability is kryptonite to modern women. What do you think you're going to
Uh,
accomplish by coming over here just about these same talking points?
I haven't heard these perspectives on the show yet, so I'm sorry if I missed those talking points.
These are the
But
talking points. Ma'am, these are the talking points that have destroyed our community. This all you've heard is what you're saying is why as part of the reason our community is so fucked up. Why do we need more of that?
what I'm saying about looking more into the root of why black men and black women can't stay together,
Yeah, because black women leave.
more than just
Because
the
black
numbers.
women leave their relationships.
But why aren't white women leaving their relationships or
And we're
other
talking
races?
about black women. See what
We
just happened,
are,
class.
but you
See
use
what just happened,
comparisons
class.
too.
Don't talk over me. I'm gonna tell you one more time, and then I'm gonna get real ugly with you. I don't do that, young lady. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Why do you think it's all right to when I'm talking you just talk over me?
I was actually just finishing my thought when you
But
started
but I'm
talking.
but if
Maybe it's
I'm the
the
host of the
lagging of the
show,
computer.
if I'm the host of the show, see, it's funny. Go back about 5 minutes ago, and this is the same woman talking about protection and respect. But this is what it means. Even a 25-year-old woman feels like she should is in a place enough to where I'm going to finish my thought no matter what you say. That's exactly why you will end up where you are. Because you are the reflection of so many women. No accountability, deflection. It's everybody else's fault. Then when you ask a question about a black woman, you want to ask about, well, what about white women? What about ism? This is what, and older black women, this is what you've raised. This is what you've raised. So when you're asking your son, where's his wife and where are your grandchildren, when he says, because I can't find a woman worth marrying, this is what he's talking about. And then when you see her and she looks nice and friendly, until you sit down and listen to what's going on in her head, and there'll be no peace here.
I don't know. I mean, I've been told that I'm very peaceful. I'm very level-headed and pretty chill
Mm-hmm. By whom?
by everyone. You could ask anyone that I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't consider myself to be mediocre, but I'm just calling into the show because, I usually value
I'm
your
talking about what's
opinions.
coming out of your mouth is mediocre. It's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. You're not holding women strictly accountable for what they do. Okay, how about this? What are black women accountable for? Strictly by themselves.
For the way that we carry ourselves and the
Such
way that we
as,
treat others.
such as, example.
I mean, some women don't carry themselves well, black women, but a lot of us do have confidence, are friendly, are respectful, helpful, and active in the community. I think those are good ways to carry yourself.
So you just turned a
Polite,
negative into a
educated.
veil. So you just turned a negative into a veiled positive.
I'm an optimistic
You just
person.
turned a
I don't know.
negative. I said, what are black women accountable for strictly? And you said, the way we carry ourselves. I said, okay, give me some examples. And then you went on to turn what you framed as a negative into a veiled positive. Uh-oh, it's the same shit. Even their negative is positive. You cannot make this up, people.
I'm not saying that black women do no wrong. I never said
Well, you
that.
haven't said any wrong yet. And even when you did say wrong, you turned it into a positive.
I just didn't dwell on the negative. Would you like me to
You didn't.
focus
No,
on the
you
negatives
didn't
that
say.
we?
Yeah, yeah, okay. Whoever's dating her, I hope you got life insurance. Why is that so disheartening? It's because when they come in with the hi, you gotta listen. You gotta listen with the ears. Don't look at the picture. And the stuff that was coming out of her mouth was the same typical stuff. It's not our fault. When we do something wrong, there's always a root cause. There's always an explanation.